the storm. It'd be fine. I know, it adds drama. That's all. I mute it for the drama. Now I have to mute this so I don't accidentally talk over myself again, because that happens a lot. Edit video. My tags. There. Do this as always. 40K. Okay. Tag set. Let's do this. Seribot's working. Chat box is working. See it behind my hand. You really can't because the text is the same color as the tint of shade on my hand. No, but there we go. There's chat. You can see it. All right. Well, crack open a cold one and start painting some minis. I guess that's what people say, right? Not people. Thank you for being here, for being part of my shenanigans. Let's pull this forward a little bit. Honestly, I should probably get a glove. A glove? Yeah, so I don't paint on me if I miss a stroke, which has happened. It's been known to happen. One black glove that I just broke.
Nice.
Just a fish piece, it's fine.
That's what you get for being dramatic.
This is my life. So we have 10 boys primed and ready to go. Set that there. Going to try using an attempted wet palette today, so I don't have to thin things as much as usual. And even though these are AdMech and are supposed to be in red, we're going to go a different direction. Because I can. Because I want to. Because I want to. And it seems like fun at the time. This whole adventure seems like fun at the time, and I would probably screw that up. Screw that up. A lot of Caliban. A good deal of Caliborn.
Disgusting.
I know. Well, since it's Calliope, would it also be Callioborn?
No.
Okay. Just making sure. The one brush, which is very stiff from last time. When you come back, can you bring me a piece of paper towel? A dry one?
Yeah.
Thank you. And we're going to start with this guy, our forward shooting ranger. Why? Because he's got the biggest cloak. I'm going to wait until after you were done. But thank you.
Yeah.
As you can see, if you look close, if it allows to look close, he has been primed in lead belcher. It's going to give him a nice metallic sheen for uh, a side by side here. Engine zero has not been primed yet. God damn, I hate autofocus. Yeah, you can tell. He's been primed in silver. He has not been primed at all. Big difference just in that amount of shade and coloring light. What that should do for me is help bring a more metallic um, shimmer to the surface here. If everything thins out properly, then we should be able to just have that uh, nice dark green. That's way too thin. This is not the first mini I have painted, but is the first one that I've painted that I'm going to use in future games. I will not be using my Sigmar guys from an earlier paint stream because we are not playing Age of Sigmar. Parts of my mind are already screaming that I should have painted these before assembly to avoid certain things because the AdMech have a lot of bits and pieces hanging out. But I already like the shade of. Come on. I really like the shade of dark green on there. Just gotta get right on in there underneath some of these crags. Got a lot of little metallic bits hanging off of them. The other reason why I primed in lead belcher gray is because there is a lot of mechanical servos, a lot of little bits that now I don't have to go over because they're already silver. It's fantabulous.
You want to hear a dumb joke I came up with?
Sure.
Um, it's actually not that funny.
Most of them aren't. That's why they're dumb jokes. That's the point.
I thought I was just gonna say, Led Belcher, the firstborn of what were their names? Fuck, Bob and Linda. I'm bad at this.
The worst part is you basically made that same one last time.
Shut up.
When you went lead belchers, that Tina's older sibling? Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Don't remember if that was on stream or not, though.
I hope not.
I
God,
hope it was.
I hope not. Okay, where's my?
Where's your tab with me on it so I get an extra viewer? I don't know, honey. You don't have to. I understand. Your laptop has only so much processing power. So does mine.
Is it on Twitch?
Yeah. And YouTube. We're on both now.
Enter the security code. We said to your email. No, I gave you the password. 775.
7777777. Praise be in the Lord, the machine God, and hear our prayer. 10011110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011001100110011 almost completely made up.
Okay, that's
I don't know binary,
me neither.
though the joke is from Futurama.
I'm non-binary.
Exactly. You're the two.
Amazon Luna? What is
Luna is Amazon's cloud gaming platform.
that?
Yeah, I know.
010001. would love it if I could find my course materials.
That would be nice.
There it is. My friend Angela sent me the textbook for one of her classes, but I don't think it's this. Yeah, it's finished.
How does my skirt look under the light?
Looks like a skirt.
A nice shade of green.
Yeah, it's pretty even. Well, you missed a little spot.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
I'll get those.
looking good.
Okay. That light and the warm lights from up here gonna be, especially since most game shops are gonna be fluorescent. Thank you. Where did I miss?
At the bottom of the edge. I think it's really faint.
Ah, the hem. Get around the purity seal. Fucking virgins.
I'm a virgin.
He said painting a miniature.
Who?
Me.
Oh,
We have slowly learned the error of our ways. Um, don't attach them to the base until after you paint.
yeah. Amazing.
Swipe out thing's great too. This is nice.
Good.
Mm, usually about the best I can do on the inside layer here. This on that side. This side. Oh, a nice green skirt coming in.
I mean, it's technically a cloak.
You're a cloak. It's a duster, if anything. It's a very dust.
Duster.
I know. Dusty old bones full of green dust. Wanted, dead or alive. I want you to burn the duster when I die.
Fucking burn the dust.
Well, the other period you see here. Yeah, crap. That one's supposed to be green.
Beautiful.
Hmm.
I was worried that this edition wouldn't come up.
I think that's all the green on him. Majority of the bottom cloak and the sleeves. And like a little bit in between some of the rivets that are going around his body. Because these will be silver. I don't know what I'm going to do with the pants yet.
Black.
Model 2. Assembly line style painting. I do need to look at Manipulus a little bit closer, though. Somebody on the subreddit pointed out the fact that on his ring of keys and other technological bric-a-brac
Mm-hmm.
is a floppy disk. Just a
Mm-hmm.
just a big 8-inch floppy disk.
What is an AZW35?
Never heard of that.
Oh, it's an ebook file
Hmm,
that Amazon created, I guess.
of course.
Yeah.
So it's only useful on the Kindle?
No, it's um
I have a few extra of these just to kind of mess around with, more so than I already am. I want to try like a little technique of heating up like a metal pin and adding bullet hole damage.
okay.
You know, Just little tatters and stuff. Panel damage.
That didn't work. All download options have the same file. Mm, So they're all like this. I don't know. They have a viewer. Just there we go. Okay, I was worried. Who's a puppy, puppy, puppy? You are, you are.
Or, or, morph, 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 morph.
So for my grief counseling class, we are reading On Death and Dying by Elizabeth Kubler-Ross. She was the lady who like came up with a theory for like the 5 stages of grief and whatever.
Okay.
The first sentence: epidemics have taken a great toll of lives in the past generations. And I'm like, oh my god, Elizabeth! It was published in the 70s.
Here we go again.
Yeah. Widespread vaccinations have practically eradicated many illnesses.
It's amazing how every few generations we say that.
Better child care and education has affected a low morbidity and mortality among children. Among wealthy children.
I need to remember who it was. Me and Rachel were talking books at work the other night, and she was suggesting this fantasy author that takes a lot of the Greek myths and like recontextualizes them.
Hmm.
He's just sad and depressed because no one wants to play with him. Even though I tried earlier.
He has no idea.
Hold on, I'm going to play.
Too.
Well, you didn't get to run around. You just stood there watching me do stuff.
I sure did.
Well, it was nice. It was a nice
I
night.
stood there and talked to you. Went back inside when they started things.
And then I went and plopped back in the snow. I'm a plopper.
Not
Plop, plop, fizz, fizz. I want to leave it.
nice.
Very tippy tip of this brush. There's just one little strip of cloth. Like another purity seals, but I kind of wanted to make them like State Fair blue ribbons.
Hmm.
Just like, hey, look at that. You want a product? You get an ASMR mic so you can hear each brush stroke. Splash, splash, splash. Damn. Deep, deep, deep. Puppy, what you borking, bork?
Let me guess. There is a person walking in the street.
Oh, most likely.
Maybe even two people. Literally nothing. Oh, literally nothing. Not figuratively nothing. Literally. Literally.
Well, how are you?
Yeah, you smell nice.
Yeah. That's what happens when you shower every day.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think this is how we're gonna get me.
I paint and you hang.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds right. Body doubling.
Yeah.
But we're both actually concentrating on something
Hmm.
instead of me just hanging out and watching something.
Instead of both of us
Distracting and
watching TV while both on our phones,
yeah,
sitting next to each other. It has its time and its place.
yeah. It's also like when I stream just for you now, which we need to get back to that because, like I said, we're almost out of Act One.
Oh yeah. Thank God.
Do something in the work smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, that's a good way to stretch my spine. Gotta pull your spine along. Good for your health.
Yeah.
hair doesn't get stuck in it. A little blue painter's tape. Good. Appreciate you. Put on good. Okay. My palette won't move around. Look at that. Little redneck engineer. Just always going to be wary with him because the last time I ignored him while painting, he pooped on the floor.
This is true.
And it wasn't like a nice, easy to pick up poop. No, no.
Is it gooey?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, his poops aren't usually very solid.
Which I'm wondering why.
I mean, it depends. It really depends. His morning poops are not solid. His afternoon poops are. Sweet.
In the Alton Brown episode about making dog treats, he went on to say that because of the symbiotic relationship of man and dog, that a lot of their digestive system was accustomed to eating table scraps and still is. Like kibble is a new invention overall.
Kibla.
Kibble.
Kibel. Kibel. Really want to go.
Honestly, this guy really doesn't even have sleeves. I guess he kind of does. Kind of, sort of, in a way.
You know what I have in my head right now?
A brain.
Well, yeah, ideally, probably. No, you remember Sock and Boppers?
Yes, more fun than a
Sock
bait.
and Boppers! Sock and Boppers! More fun than pillow fight!
Ew. Tooth.
Wow. And
Maybe. Still, that is 4 out of 10 cloaks for our Skatari Vanguard. We're getting there. Let us continue. will say it is nice to actually finally do something that's not like this is a purely for fun art and craft. Like I do love cooking. It is the only craft I will say I'm decent at. Um, but I don't get to do it for fun as much anymore. I might though a little bit more often this year if things go the way that we were just talking about. Um, a friend has said that they go to Penzic, which is a 2 week long medieval LARP close by here. And I've always wanted to go. And he said that if I'm serious about it, then they will invite me into their camp and I will pay my way in. Well, I'll do my dues and help out by helping out in the kitchen and planning a meal. Get that type of stuff taken care of, which is where I'm at my most joy. Um, every year in September, we go camping with some friends. We'll see how that goes this year. Hopefully, it still happens. And everybody's got their little theme tents and they're doing all their stuff. And then just Saturday, sometimes Friday, depending on when I'm there and all that, I will just make a giant pot of stew for everybody to have. Um, I make breakfast stuff when I can, if I'm up early enough. Like I got a nice little grill top griddle. I'm making pancakes last year, like fancy ones with fruity pebbles mixed into it and stuff like that. Just odd stuff you wouldn't normally have while camping. Actually, no, last year I didn't do anything. That was 2 years ago because last year I broke my arm right before we went, and yeah, I was kind of on the sidelines for a majority of it, but that didn't stop me from trying, climbing up steep shale cliffs and nearly sliding down and breaking myself even harder. So I don't know my limits. Like even breaking my arm outside of the bill, it wasn't as bad as I would thought it would have been. Still hurts every now and then if I stretch wrong or sleep weird on it. But for the most part, it's just, yeah, it's not as bad. It's not an endorsement to go break a fucking arm, but nah, I got that all over that piece. Didn't want that. Get the paintbrush back to a tip. Just like a glob of paint stuck right on the tip there. And there's a little bit of sleeve back in here. Sounds like they gave up on being outside already. Right, I'm gonna try to get the inside of the cloak as best we can.
Is that cold? Did you have fun though? You had a good time.
Did I actually get the bottom of his gun? I did. Well, can't do much about that. Well,
Did you say you're done?
no, I said I got the bottom of his gun.
Oh, gun. Gun? Gun. Is that all the same color?
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
This is where the pool of it's bleeding, so it's turning more blue. So you want to kind of wipe it out to thin it just a little bit more as needed.
Yeah, that's neat.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the inside of this left side of the cloak all
You're working next
that.
Saturday, right?
Which is the 31st?
31st?
Yes. Of course I am.
Mom always wants me to ask you.
I know. Look, there's four of us. Saturday's our busiest night. I close every Saturday.
I know that. He's stop.
Why though? This time.
For Michael's birthday.
Oh jeez. Already? Didn't we just do this?
Lexi's birthday was December.
I was thinking about when we went to Monterey Bay, which is for Michael's birthday.
That was ages ago.
Yeah, no, it feels like it happened a month or two ago. That was a year ago.
It was more than a year, dude.
Went for his birthday, which would have been around.
Was it last year? I thought it
Yeah.
was 2 years ago.
Yeah. See, we have the opposite flow of time going.
Yeah,
Yours is slow, mine's no.
whatever.
Yours is
It
fast, mine is
doesn't
slow.
matter.
Oh yeah, that's a nice color there. Ah,
I guess it's, I don't know, convenient that I'm taking grief counseling right after my grandpa died. Because, like, we have to write reflections on our readings. And I can literally be like, I experienced this stage when my grandfather died. Like,
have
at
you hit
least,
acceptance yet?
what?
Have you hit acceptance yet?
Yeah. I mean, like, I've always accepted it. Like, I knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
But, like,
Were you ever angry?
yeah. Yeah. I don't think I went through the bargaining stuff.
That's a weird one, especially if you're non-religious. It's like, who do you bargain with?
Yeah. Well, like, I mean, honestly, it's like, it's those little deals you make yourself. Like, okay, if the Penguins, if I eat five, I don't know, five pizzas, then the Penguins are gonna win. Like it's that kind of stuff too.
I
Like,
think superstition is the same thing. Bargain.
no, 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 like, but like you're bargaining essentially with yourself, because like you're trying to say if I do this, if I do that, if I do this, then something good will happen, or something.
Speaking of superstition
Maybe I
and
won't die.
such and such like that, on day 14 of sumo,
Hmm.
Aonishiki wore a black mawashi instead of his typical dark blue one,
Why?
which we looked into. I looked into it. It was his master's mawashi from when he had gone through. He was respecting, yeah, he's putting in the respect for
That's
his master
sweet.
mid tournament, which is like, it's too, like, everybody's always already saying that he is the fastest to reach Ozeki, the fastest to reach Sekiwake, which is the rank before Ozeki. And now that he's won two tournaments in a row, the first new Ozeki to win his first tournament after his promotion in 20 years.
Damn.
And if he wins next tournament in March, is up for Yokozuna contention, which will probably knock Hoshoryu down because he has not had a good. He hasn't won a single tournament since becoming Yokozuna.
Oof. Grief counseling. Um, it's already January 25th.
Yep.
That's kind of cray cray.
Listen, my brother got married 3 days ago. I get it.
Yeah, true.
That came out of fucking nowhere. And they want to have the reception in May, which is 5 months away. I'm wondering if we're also going to get an announcement of a new cousin.
Mm,
Or I guess nephew, in my case.
yeah. In my case, nothing.
I could be wrong. Like, I could just be speculating this, but
What's her name?
Mackenzie.
Mackenzie. That's right. And they had the dog.
Yeah. Talking to my dad, he said this is the best he's ever been. Like everybody's mentioning of how good everything for him is going. Like, he's doing really well, which it's nice. It's nice to hear that.
Yeah, you're not like, I don't know, suspicious.
Usually not.
Like I'm always.
Well, because he got his CDL, he had to stop smoking,
That's right.
and that's like probably helping him out a lot.
Let's be real. Does he do cigarettes too, or?
Well, yeah, but
I know that's not the smoke here.
yeah. Get around the purity seal.
PRC 731.
It's the nooks and crannies that are the hardest parts. But I guess that's what the wash is for. But still. Mm, Shit, I forgot about that one. Four more clues. I forgot Legless Dan.
Hmm?
I forgot about Legless Dan. We should be back together again. Okay. Should have kept them apart. I could have painted the inside of the cloak.
Well,
Legless Dan, you some bitch. Much like a Pokemon Nuzlocke run, you gotta name all of your units so you're attached to them. That way when they are destroyed, you feel bad about it. And Legless Dan. He's our first name guy. Mm-hmm. Well, man, neat. Good. They're the most complicated keyboards. Need a little more paint on the palette. After 8 guys, we ran through our 3 scoops.
Ooh, yeah.
That should honestly be enough for the last two. Mhm. Nooks and crannies. They're all over the place on these games. Last one for cloaking, and that would be the Skitari Alpha. The man. Jeez. Well, painted all over something that's not supposed to be that color. I'm just gonna have to go back over that with something. There we go. We have green cloaks on the Skitari Vanguard. Oh, so let's clean off the Caliban. Shouldn't need any more of that for now. Caliban. And I think this is our first layer. That was a base, wasn't it? Lead Belcher base. Retributor base. Technical base. Base. Okay, yeah, this is the first time using a layer. I don't know if I have to thin a layer. I gotta thin layers. Thinner, thin layer paint. Alright, looks like I still got to thin that too, so shake, shake, shake. Thicken. You done? Just getting my finger in places I just painted, so I'm taking a big swatch of it off. Yep. If you were watching, you'd know. Oh, well, then I'd ask. That's fair. Love you. That actually looks really good on camera. This one. Yeah. But this is Warpstone Glow versus the Caliban Green base coat. Where'd my bunch money go? Well, it just kills all the light too when I try doing that. I hate autofocus. Yes, I do. I like the night and day difference on these two, which is good because the Warpstone is a little closer to what I want because that does seem more like that Doctor Doom color. The same shade of green as Sprite. Plus, because the layer is a lot thinner, it's a lot easier to applicate. Same difference. Use the applicator to applicate.
I make the name tags for the drawers at work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I know. I've seen them. You do good.
yeah. Well, we have 5 new people.
Ah,
It's so crazy. Oh my gosh. The one guy I work with was going to school on scholarship, like to Arizona State University through Starbucks, and he wasn't scheduled enough hours to keep the scholarship.
ooh,
So like I'd be pissed if I were him, man.
yeah, most definitely.
Like, ugh. Like that just I mean it's just like me, with the healthcare thing.
I like that shade.
I like it too.
That's a very good shade of green.
I think they're both good shades.
This one has like the darker one has its time and place,
Yeah.
but I'm a big fan of that. pop green.
Absolutely. I mean, like, that's, yeah, 100% agree. That's your green. Like,
That's why, like, I wish I should have gotten a gold layer.
how could you two
That,
go bases?
it's, it's like I like the layer to brighten it up a little bit.
I mean, I bet you could. Just,
You know, they,
no, I mean, like, where would you put it? What do you mean a gold layer? Like, just on the coat?
not on the coat, no. So, at least for these guys, they kind of have stormtrooper helmets,
Uh-huh.
which are going to be silver, to
Uh-huh.
match the Doom aesthetic. But then the filigree and stuff, like the tubes that
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
all
mm-hmm.
all the hoses that keep them alive are going to be more gold tinted. They got the Omniscience skull as their chest plate, like an Iron Man deal.
Uh-huh.
That's going to be gold,
I mean, you have gold, though.
but not as a layer. I have a base.
But if you used a base, it would do the same thing.
Yes, but it won't be a lighter color, a lighter shade of gold, something to make this gold pop a little bit more. That's why I'm doing this green layer on top of the base green that I've already done. It makes it a bit more.
Yeah, but it completely covers it. Like, you didn't have to do the base layer. You could have just done...
The layers are so thin that it helps.
Okay. So layers are supposed to be thin.
Yeah. I mean, all the paint's supposed to be thin,
Well, yeah,
but
but...
so a shade adds darkness and depth, right? It's
Sure.
supposed to. So like it gets into it's super watery. It gets into your nooks and crannies,
Yes, 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 yes.
so it can add that little bit of darkness into spots just easier. Layers are the opposite. They go up in hue,
Uh-huh.
so that way everything is a bit brighter, a
Yes.
little nicer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just not entirely convinced that that layer would not be the same. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it'd be just the same guy. But perhaps you understand something about it that I do not.
I don't.
Okay. I want this guy to be this green with the pointies being this
Coat the entire thing, top to bottom, in base,
green.
and then go back over it with that. That's how I did these guys. Their entire model, top to bottom, was painted in gold.
I know.
And then
Yeah. Well, that's what I did with my house. You've convinced me to fix my boots here.
what was wrong with them?
They are the wrong color.
Oh,
Not the wrong color, but they're. I want them to be a different color.
he doesn't really have a. Maybe a sleeve on somewhere.
It's too wet.
Yeah.
How do not make it wet?
Squeeze it.
Wait,
Squeeze.
please.
Yeah.
Listen.
The other term would be to ring.
We'll ring better.
Ring it up. Yeah. That's about what it is, right?
Sure.
Surprisingly, after an hour and a half, it's
Wet.
still wet.
Wet.
I think the base then layer thing is for just depth. What's Caliban? Yeah. And we love depth. And so much for what you're trying to
I scooped.
do.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Angel.
What's that? The layer is so thin, you would need a lot of extra coats to get to this color.
Mmm.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, because like if you actually look close enough, you can see each individual brushstroke with the layer. Like
Damn.
it's
That's
not a
quick.
solid coat, whereas the base is a little bit more solid.
Your ASMR microphone would only pick up the laptop.
True. Listen, I'm surprised how well the laptop microphone doesn't pick up anything else other than voices.
Yeah. Oh, that's right, the knife thing.
Yeah. So we can go back to him. First one we did in layers. Let's see, like you can see the difference of the brushstroke in there with the layer. You can still see a bit of the darkness underneath them.
Yeah.
Just an amateur. But damn it, I have attention to detail. Thanks, culinary background.
Thanks. Knew it was coming.
Yeah, that's nice. That'll help you.
Well, but my stoned ass be seeing things. He's so cute.
What he wants to be.
Oh, did you hear him? I love his little grumble. You chill. You're straight. Chill. You know who I feel like?
Hmm.
The guy from the second Toy Story movie.
The Fixer.
Yeah.
Man, if that song wasn't copyrighted, I'd have it be playing right now. I don't remember. Did they rewrite Andy on the base of his foot?
I don't remember. I don't know. There's like a fifth one, right?
It's coming.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But it's
I only saw the third one with the daycare.
so do you want me to just give away four, which then is like why are they making five?
Yeah.
Um they go to a carnival, they get lost again. Mostly Woody does, with Forky, a
Yeah.
toy that the child made, which is just a spork and some pipe cleaners and googly eyes.
Yes. I remember Forky.
Yeah.
My kindergartners wanted to make him all the time.
And it eventually leads to Woody realizing that he is not Bonnie's favorite toy. He never will be. He will not have that again, like he did with Andy.
Oh, that's tragic.
So he does everything he can to help get Forky home. And then while they're at a carnival, they run into Bo Peep, who is in the first two movies, but not the third one.
Mm.
Don't remember why. I think something with the voice actress. And she has been working as this agent of like helping lost toys find their owners and like get their lives together and stuff without after being abandoned.
That's so cute.
And the ending of four is Woody leaving and going with her to become a
Someone
wrangler,
else's. Oh.
essentially, like to help people help lost toys. And then he's back in five for some reason. Doesn't make any sense that a traveling carnival would be back this shortly. And five is about the rise of smart toys. Like the the big thing is a essentially a leap pad iPad
And
device.
the fucking leap pad, dude. No, the iPad does not even compare to the leap pad. The leap pad had fucking books. Fucking iPad, no pages. Dude, it knew which page you were on. It talked when you touched the right things. Kids of today are absolutely out of their whatever.
Kids of today don't know why there's raised bumps on the F and J key on a keyboard.
Because we're recording from it.
Yeah, it's the home position.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, I took 2 years of typing, and like I just she would dictate and we would have to type.
Oh God.
Yeah.
She was having you guys or type out a resume.
No, no, it was like well, at first it was like she okay, J K L and she called the semicolon Sem. Ugh. ASDF Sem. On those that's the home position. Position.
There was a pretty good game that was basically House of the Dead, which is an arcade cabinet with guns and you're just shooting
I've
zombies.
played House of the Dead.
No, I'm explaining for viewers who might.
Oh my God, I forgot you were streaming. I'm sorry, everyone.
It's fine.
I'm
There's nobody here.
sorry. Oh.
But if we pretend real hard,
I'm sorry, not people there.
um, but they made Typing of the Dead, which
That's
is the
very
same thing, but every zombie popped up, it had a word on them, and you had to type it out real fast to kill them.
nice, nice.
There's Mario teaches typing, Mavis Bacon teaches typing, and she doesn't exist. A shock to a lot of millennials. All right, everybody has been painted in Warpstone.
I had a friend who would, well, he's not my friend because when we went to the club, he got really drunk and like started yelling at me. This was like 5 years ago because I don't go to the club anymore. But
Sounds not lame.
yeah, it is. That's okay.
I'm lame, and COVID killed all of you guys' abilities to go to be extroverted.
Yeah, real. But uh,
Hey, base coat layers, you doing on there?
this one, this was the one side.
Oh, okay.
It's the other side. Other side. You let me touch your others.
Ugh, there's so much green still on this.
Hmm.
Get off of there, Warpstone. Your
No.
services are no longer needed right now. There are 10 more people you need to paint, but not right now.
1,600 minutes. I've never seen Rent. Have you? I feel like I'm a fake gay.
Look, anytime you guys watch something, I just go work and smile. And everybody loves it.
What?
It's a post. Somebody's being like, I don't think I'm gay enough for my boyfriend. They'll sit around and hang out and watch Drag Race, and I have no idea what's going on. I just say work and smile, and they all love it.
Work. Work. I thought you meant work like going to work. No, you mean like work.
Okay, last piece of paint for now, in green at least.
Also, I definitely did need that much.
I don't think you did.
I definitely did. Look, I used it all.
I used that much and painted 10 models.
Okay.
I'm just saying, painting cheap.
But I needed it to be
And I got 10 more to go through.
I think you'll maybe.
Little cuppies.
Oh, that's the one I spilled on my hand.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I'm glad you have nobody watching right now because if they were, they'd be like, wow, this bitch is so lame. At me, not you, obviously.
Definitely me.
No, they're all just gonna think I'm a failure because I can't portion my paint correctly. You're right. Okay, you're right. Maybe it was too much, but I'm gonna use it all because I don't know. For you, dirty window, listen to you beneath the white light. I can't believe they did me so dirty with my druid outfits. Like, this one's fine, you know?
It's time for the Jim Croce Power Hour.
I'm down for it.
Operator.
Can you help me place this call?
The number on the matchbook is old and faded.
I don't remember the rest of the words, babe.
Living in LA
Yeah,
with
give
my
it to
best
us.
old ex-friend Ray.
Ray.
Gosh, she said she knew well, sometimes hated. Isn't that the way these things go? Well, let's forget all that. Give me the number if you can't find it. So I can call just to tell him I'm finding the show. I'm gonna get DMCA'd.
Izzy sent 333, smoke these trees.
It's 10:24.
I know, but no fighting. Absolutely no fighting. Love him so.
Little bits of shade here and there. Hmm. Hey, I actually want this thing to move. It doesn't need to be here.
Shakira, Shakira. Oh, maybe my should be mine. Be mine. Did you fart or was that the dog?
Possibly both.
Oh, great. What a
Yeah.
treat for me. Tonight, and on my hips don't fine. I don't know the word.
Bop, bop, big, bad, Leroy Brown. Baddest man in the whole damn town.
You're up a half step. Bad,
Don't mess around
bad.
with Jim.
Don't mess around with Jim.
Never turn on AdMech cape.
You don't spit into the wind. You don't pull. Just got the old no ranger and you don't mess around with Slim. I don't remember if you met the Pickerses and their little baby.
I don't know about the child, but I met them because they were on the boat, weren't they?
Yeah. We were on. Yes, correct, correct. Um, but John made my dad a mixtape from LimeWire
Oh, Jesus.
20 years ago, and it has some of the most important songs. One is "Hooked on a Feeling." One is the Dead Skunk song. Favorite among my siblings. Uh, what's that one that goes?
Beep, boop, boop, bop.
No, shh. I'm trying to think of it in my brain, and you know that's hard.
That's it. Then all is lost.
I believe in miracles.
Yeah.
Where you from? You sexy thing, you sexy you. and my mom tried to convince us, the kids, that he really liked the 60s. So he was calling her a 60s thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, because sexy's a bad word.
I'm trying to think of who did that.
Hot chocolate.
Uh,
It's on my Don't Kill Yourself, You're at Work playlist.
It's a good playlist to have.
It's got me through many a day. That's a good playlist, though. Car wash. Working at the car wash, yeah.
One day we were just kind of hanging out and back in high school, and my dad's got a copy of Afro Man on his dashboard.
As he should.
I'm like, wait, what?
Your dad might have taste. That's okay.
So eventually, there's a technique in priming called zenithal,
Okay.
where you prime at an upward angle with black paint or dark paint, and then back down on top with a light white paint to give a better idea of shading and depth. Yeah, no, painting gets into fucking so many shenanigans with these.
That's so fun.
Ron was telling me to learn how to do non-matte or non-matte metal, where you paint the metallic highlights in instead of having actual metallic in there to give it a shine. You put
Yeah,
the
yeah,
shine
yeah.
in yourself,
Yeah.
which, oof, maybe one day we'll get there. But it's kind of shading, any ruffle I see, anything that's underneath something else, like the hem of the cloaks. I don't want to shade the whole thing because we layered the whole thing. But some of these, just a little bit of darkness in there. Do da dee da. Moving down the highway. I don't know why that song was stuck in my head. Remember early Family Guy?
No.
Well, there's an episode, there's just a cutaway bit where they're just stealing a bunch of stuff from Mort's store. And it's just him in the foreground just singing, just do da dee da 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 da. I don't know what song it is.
Do-da-dee-da.
Do da dee da. See, that's Dragostad Dante from Hungarian pop sensation Ozone. I know that. That's one way to take it.
Don't got no time for the haters. Haters will say it's fake. Argue it? Yeah, that's my biggest hater right there.
Been drinking that haterade, I see. Yeah,
Chugging it, bitch. You know I be chugging.
chugging and charging.
My dad, when he buys things after he gets drunk. Nah, he don't drink no more.
What?
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Man who always offers me a whiskey.
Yes, exactly, that man.
Hmm.
Speaking of people who love smoking. Yeah.
I had to get some more up in the spout.
Hmm?
Had to get some more up in the spout.
More on. Hmm. More on your spout. I wish I would have waited that day. Because, like, these are the exact colors I need. Except for this brown.
You didn't know I was going to go by paints and what colors and shades and this is and that's. Hmm. It's a pretty good guess what color you're going to get when you pick me. 'Cause it's almost always green and gold.
Yeah. Do I paint her over again?
Hmm. Don't start adding too many layers like that, though. You're going to lose detail.
True. And I really don't want to replate this because it looks really good. I just want it to be the right code.
A chatbot that monitors for spam and stuff
Uh-huh.
has an emote that just pops on and moves.
Uh-huh.
Um, and because nobody watches, out of the corner of my eye, I see it come in, and I think it's chat moving
Ah.
many, many times a stream.
Uh,
Um, all right. I'm gonna call it there. It took me 2 hours to paint 10 cloaks.
I think it would look great, babe.
I mean, that said, yeah, no, it was 3 layers of paint. Um, and all that's left now is finer detail. That's all the major stuff. So, oh, my hand's so sweaty.
Oh, you had the glove on the whole time. Iconic.
And somehow I got paint on my other hand, the one holding the brush.
Yeah, that's fine. That happens. Dude, when I paint, there's paint everywhere.
But I like how these turned out. I like them. Um, we need to do gold and silver a little bit better. I mean, again, they're already all in lead belcher, so now we have rune fang steel as our silver layer. So we're gonna put that on helmets, on equipment, probably on the guns, and then we'll go from that to um, Balthasar gold to for some accoutrement, the omniscience signals, the bits of machinery on the backpacks. Probably the backpacks as a whole might be gold. They seem gaudy enough for Doom. Um, or I can make them blue. I don't like blue. Blue would not go well with this set.
Okay.
No, not the shade of blue.
Mm,
It's a very bright blue.
yes.
Hey, well, I'm off tomorrow. I'm gonna do more painting tomorrow. Thanks for hanging around, people, and enjoy the VOD. How do I shut this thing off again?